It's got the Caesar cut on the top. That's awful. It's cute? Ugh, no. In this video, I ranked the hottest Minecraft mobs. Morally, I should stop doing stuff like this, but financially, I'm not going to. I just feel like this is an important discussion to have, and I did it live on twitch.tv/Kwote. It's pretty straightforward. Minecraft smash or pass with extra steps. If you want more of this, there will be this big card at the end that takes you to when we ranked the hottest FNAF characters. And only 20% of y'all are subscribed with notifications on. If you sub and hit that bell icon, you'll never miss an upload, and you can always undo it later. I'm gonna assume that Alex is just talking about the Alex player model character. And to me, this is our benchmark, right? This is like, this is a person, a block person given. But a person like that theoretically, like if you were Futuristic Hub, you can make some weird animation about, all right? Let's do rock eyebrow positive. Like that's the first level of positive, right? I don't agree with it, it's wrong. I don't know what to tell you. I'm gonna say, please stay away from me because this is a feral dog. It has so many diseases. It's not even like a thing. I wouldn't want to be near this thing under any circumstance. But like, just in general, do not go near me. Like I don't want that thing around me, you know? It would probably like bite off several of my appendages. Yeah, a dog that could kill me. I don't want to be near it. The f***ing axolotl. I mean, I don't want to say like remove from the game or please stay away from me because I generally think they're cute, but it's going into the rock eyebrow negative category because it's definitely not something I want to try anything of that nature with. Like, oh my god, dude, it's like tiny. Ugh. At that point, just buy a flashlight, man. It's gonna feel the same. Oh yeah, wait, I didn't run you through the categories. Okay, so remove from game is like, it's so unappealing. I do not believe it has the right to exist. Please stay away from me as I'm so fucking like revolted by it. I want it gone. Like I just like do whatever you want outside of my point of view. Rock eyebrow negative is like, this is a mob I like, but why would you think of it in this context ever? That's why it's like a, what do you mean by that eyebrow? Mid is pretty straightforward mid. Rock eyebrow positive is like the eyebrow going up with a slight smirk, like what do you mean by that? And like that it goes into something flirtatious. This is just a cute little bit of wordplay. This block's got me ricked up. I think that's pretty solid. And I gotta wrap my thing in an ink sac. Those are the closest things to condoms in the Minecraft universe, so I kind of have to make do. Alternatively, I guess I could use like the inside of sheep, but they only have pixels in there, so I don't really think it counts. Yeah, so I'm gonna put the bat at rock eyebrow negative again. I feel pretty much the same way. The B, I'm also gonna say, please stay away from me. Like, those things are dangerous. I do not want that. I don't want it putting its pointy thing anywhere near my orifices. I don't want that at all. For the blaze, here's the thing. I feel like this fella could get really creative with his like dozens of independently moving appendages, right? Like you could do some crazy shit, but they're made out of lava. Like, fuck, he'd probably like sear any of your orifices that he puts his arms in shut, and then you never get to use them again. You'll get burnt. Exactly. Like, it's like, I don't know. I'd take the blaze. I'm sure some of you would. With no shame. The mushroom cow, I feel like this is, I'm gonna say please stay away from me, and I have a very unique reason. If you do LSD and have sex on it, apparently it ruins sex for you for the rest of your life. Or if you have sex on any psychedelics, it's like the greatest thing you can ever feel, and then it will never be as good as that again. So that's gotta go in its own category. Same with the mushroom. Like, you just can't be, that's Icarus flying too close to the sun, man. Ocelot, I think? I can't even tell. Whatever it is, that looks too much like a cat. That's going in rock eyebrow negative. Because I'm not like repulsed by that thing on a surface level. Like, I'm like, oh, it's cute, but I never want to see it in the context that this list would put it in. Like, good lord. Spider better be in that game. Specifically the cave spider. Specifically the cave spider is removed from game. I don't know if any people in my chat are bug fuckers. I'm not. I don't like that shit. I don't know how you mess up in life to become like that. But A, I am one of those. And B, I don't even like this on a base level. They are like my least favorite mob in the game on every metric. I'm putting all the baby mods and stay away from me. I don't want there to be any fucking confusion on this. So like this, please stay away from me, right? Baby zombies are very annoying. I think I'd put the baby zombies in remove from game. I don't want to see that thing ever again, ever. The supercharged creeper, listen. This block's got me bricked up, dude. He's got fucking superpowers. I can pretend to be like Lois Lane or some shit, man. That sex is gonna be explosive. It's shockingly exhilarating, you know what I'm saying? 2 extra legs too? Crazy. That's nuts. Yeah, man, they have like a coochie bestowed onto them by Zeus himself. Your dick will be gone. I mean, it'll be gone with most of these. It's about the experience, not what comes after. You're insane, but I would do it too. And the same logic applies to a normal creeper, just on a lower level. He doesn't have that shock factor, if you know what I mean. That he doesn't give you that electric feeling that electricity would. Don't stick your dick in it. I mean, it maybe, listen, if it wants to put it in me, that works too. The chicken, rock eyebrow, negative. Better as food. It's better to kill these things than fuck them. Like, they're more useful as when frying, I think. Like, I would get more out of frying this thing than trying to get any sexual pleasure out of it. The fish. See, here's the problem. I have seen too many videos of people like getting fish jobs, and I'm not kidding when I seen that. I unfortunately have seen some awful things on Twitter in high school. I don't think I need to go into detail. So the thing is, I've seen the fish used in too many videos to say that it's useless, but I look down on you for doing it. I don't want to fuck most of the Minecraft mobs. Some people are not mentally okay, bro. None of y'all are. Okay, so we got this thing. These are like the shulker boxes in the end, right? These things were made for given head. All right, like what else? Like what else is it? Like, are you gonna do with that? It's not. Like, come on. Like, what else is the chomper using that mouth for? Come on. Like, I'm not crazy for this. I'm not crazy for this. Yeah. That motherfucker like fits the fucking bill for me, man. He's got exotic drip. He's got the skin color, one of the things from Avatar. Like it's from the ocean. I need an ink sac. I need an ink sac. Plus, the way they throw those tridents is impressive as hell, man. That's everything I'm looking for in a man. Big, strong, dead and rotting. You know what I mean? And you know what? While I'm at it, I'm gonna show where I put zombies. Zombies are mid. Like they're technically the same mob. One just goes underwater, and like the zombie can literally become drowned. But the drowned are just so much aesthetically cooler, and that's like fucking. You gotta take them where you can get them with this shit. Wait, blue, strong, Sonic. Correct. I was always more of a shadow guy, but same franchise. Quite so incredibly based for the drowned. Plus, that's a hard ass name, man. Everything about them is just cool. I'm gonna put rock eyebrow negative for the wizard pillager, because this guy, like, sure, like he could probably do some cool things with his nose. And so could any other pillager villager mob. And this guy looks like an unbearable to be around nerd. Where should we put Steve? I'm gonna put Steve on the rock eyebrow positive as well. I feel pretty similar about him and Alex. He's a capable working class man. He's nicely tanned. He's got a neat little goatee. He seems capable and assured of himself. That's what you like and that's what I like in a guy, at least someone who's comfortable in their skin. Doesn't feel the need to put others down. You have the drowned over Steve. I'm using the humans as a baseline, all right? Those are like the socially acceptable ones across the board. And even then, they're block people, so maybe not even then. The humans break trees with their bare hands. True. You know what? Actually, you're right. Steve needs to go up one. You know what? Alex is capable of all the same stuff. I think, you know what? I can't really, now that you've made me think about it, I can't think of a good reason why they shouldn't be near the top. Endermite? Yeah, delete from game. Fucking hate those things. Again, it comes back to like bug fucking, except they're actually bug sized. That's disgusting. The Foxhead is going in a please stay away from me. Like, I just don't want to give it like that in any way, shape, or form. Okay, but the Iron Golem and Warden, though, we'll get there. I don't even think they're on this list, man. Listen, they only gave me the tiny one. I'm thinking of this thing when it's full grown. Like, the slime's gotta feel great, man. The slime's gotta feel great. Like, I'm just, like, come on. I'm telling you, the semen is fucking green. Naturally. Whoa, dog! This is so vile. Why did man, I regret making this my brand, but also no, because money. I'm not gonna lie, this guy looks hard as fuck. And not in like a sex way. He just looks hard as fuck. He's cool. He's so goddamn cool. Look at him. He's a skeleton on a skeleton horse. Is that not the coolest shit you've ever seen? And he's got a fucking nice ass head. I'm gonna put the gay rights sheep in mid, because while I want to put it in rock eyebrow negative, because, you know, I just think it would be better used sheared, it's gay rights. In a lot of this video is gonna be full of gay K comments. You gotta love the Jeb sheep. But at the end of the day, mid. Wait, no. I think the axe wielding pillager is an acceptable rock eyebrow positive, because that dude's gotta have forearm strength. He could like hold your hips or like fucking ride easy. You know what I'm saying? Why do I think of things in these terms? I read too much fan fiction, dog. The point is he has big strong arms. I think I'd feel safe in. You understand? The bow one you can make passive. You know, actually, no. Like, wait, no, that's a crossbow. That's less impressive. I was gonna say, if he was wielding a normal bow like this guy, the amount of arm strength you need to have to pull back a bowstring, especially repeatedly, is huge. Like, in order to get like the string all the way back, dude, like, it's fucking, people underestimate how much force you gotta do on that. The crossbow one gets mid. I think the normal wither, somebody brought up an excellent point about how like the head must be amazing from this thing. 3 heads at once, like, goddamn. Well, that thing can multitask. You go for your butthole and your cock at the same time. But this fella is whimsical, very floaty, whimsical in nature. He looks like he would get experimental, and there's no risk of harm because like he heals, right? Like, so they have the same appeal, but one of them has an extra thing on top. It slays, if you would. The salmon could slither up your ass. You know, now that you've mentioned the salmon, I want this thing to stay away from me, man. I physically can't, man. Like, the fish jobs were never with salmon. I'll say that. Before I forget about it, I'm gonna just say put Vex and remove the game, because I've never seen this thing in game anyway. It's practically useless, and it's not. Apparently it's tiny, so it has no appeal whatsoever. Get out. You're getting kicked out the club, man. It just sounds like they're incredibly annoying. Somehow the zombie villager is even worse than the main zombie, because he has like the 0 amount of charisma that this guy has, and it's cut off in this image, but he's also got a big ass forehead. Like, he's just a downgrade in every way from both the zombie and from the normal villager. Like, the normal villagers seem like a great people to settle down domestically with. In fact, I would put them at rock eyebrows. They don't get me like immediately worked up or anything, but I could see myself living out a long life and growing old with one of these fellas. You know, they just seem seem like lifelong companions. It's not like a horny thing. It's a, hey, damn, I'm falling in love with you kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, they run their humble little businesses, are very community oriented, build walkable communities. What's not to love, man? Shout out Nerf. There's somebody like I would want to cuddle with over, you know, fuck with. Obviously, like if I'm married, you know, there's gonna be a little bit of that, but it's only part of the equation in our very healthy relationship. Remove whatever this thing is from the game. It is so fugly. It is balding in head and like refuses to cut its hair. It's got the Caesar cut on the top where it's just like the fucking shit going around. That's awful. It's cute. Ugh, no. I'm gonna put the ocelot in here. Same with the bunny. Rock eyebrow negative, but they're only because I do not want to see them in a sexual context. That's weird. Killer bunny at the bottom. Okay, killer bunny, stay away from me. Normal bunny over here. Any of the feral things, like, you do not want to mess with. I feel, dude, I've definitely neglected this fella. That is the easiest S tier of my life. Long limbs, can teleport. Who knows how big, like, when he takes his pants off, how long the appendage he's got down there is packing. It's gotta be crazy. Bro, you could, like, get double penetrated by this guy alone. He just has to, like, teleport back and forth so fast that, like, you can't tell the difference. The fact that there's, like, it's there and gone before, like, your hole's gonna close up, you know what I mean? Plus, imagine the vacations, man. They'd be so easy. Plus, he provides for you. He steals rich blocks and shit. Yeah, I don't know. Like, whoever's doing this tier list is, like, a real weirdo. I don't know why you'd even come up with this idea, freak. God, disgusting. Here's my thing. The wither skeleton is not a wither, is not just a wither. It is a walking STD. Touching this thing poisons you. This guy does not get tested. He does not use protection. He does not care about the people he does it with. He is a fiend. Stay away from me, on all accounts. The only reason I don't want him out the game is so we could still make withers. So let's make this very clear. The ghast is rock eyebrow positive. There's a lot you can do there, all right? There's a lot of appendages to work with. You can get creative. You can definitely experiment in the bedroom if you so choose. Now, what I'm really fucking with is this guy. He's got like them battle scars and extra legs. These ones seem to curl around more, making them more maneuverable, and he can get more angles. He can get more angles. And the glow squid are more visually appealing, so they get to be put in mid. But I don't know. That's not like, both the normal squid and the glow squid are better off used to be made, like, to make condoms. You kill them, use their ink sac to stop yourself from getting sexually transmitted diseases. That is what their true utility in the context of this list is, you know? Like, legit, like, for the top tier to exist, we need these things to die. Oh, and exactly. Glow-in-the-dark condoms. That's sick. That's awesome. The glow squid is drippy, though. You're right. The condom I make out of him is gonna look crazy. The zombie pig men are a rock eyebrow positive. I feel about the same with both the zombie piglin, or like zombie pigman and zombie piglin. This one has just like cute little ears that you want to like, oh, look at him. You know what I mean? What I will say is piglin brute, that thing got me bricked up. Piglin normal, I would also say, you know, fully intact. They have a lot of the same appeal as the villagers, right? They're community oriented. They take care of their families. They are not aggressive. They only attack when attacked first, and they're highly capable. I feel like y'all probably saw this one coming. The Iron Golem's top tier. He's loyal. He's huge, big arms, metal as fuck. Literally metal as fuck. Very aesthetically pleasing, right? He looks like a golem. Go figure. I think the skeleton should be higher, and then make your own damn list, huh? I wouldn't even say he's a himbo. He always struck me as like a strong man who had a quiet confidence about him, who reads literature in his free time. He seems like a really like classic Greek idea of a man where you want to be strong as hell, but you need to train your mind because it's equally as important. You do not want to separate people who are strong and those who are wise, because if all the strong people are dumb as shit, they will do very stupid things often. If all the smart people are weak as shit, nothing good will ever get done. You need to be a balanced individual, and to me, he has that. Let me do the Ender Dragon. It's rock eyebrow positive. It lays eggs, man. It lays eggs. It's the only canon, outside of the chickens, it's the only one that canonically lays eggs. It's the size difference is a bit much, but you know something's possible there, you know what I mean? Eggs do something for you? No. I just like, the fact that it can reproduce at all makes me think I might not die. I would be wearing protection, don't get me wrong. The shulker, this dude would poke his head out in like mid-blowjob, would just fucking close up to like snap your dick off. It's not like part of the thrill like the chomper over here is. It's this dude's whole MO. He's a red herring. He's a red flag. He's baiting you into getting interested so he can fucking destroy you. Do not trust him. He is suspicious by nature. This guy is a no. Please stay away from me. I never want to see an animal with a villager face again in my life. And you know what? Actually, no. Remove that from the game. That is horrifying. Like, whoever designed this, the implications for what that means for villager kind and what's done to them and how these things come about is horrifying. Like, human experimentation apparently exists in the Minecraft universe. If Mojang has anything to say about it, they're a trustworthy source. Which one's the guardian and which one's the tiny little guy? I'm assuming this one. Rock eyebrow negative. This guy's mid. I don't know. He doesn't do much for me. He seems judgmental. That single eye is in a very, I feel looked down upon when I look at him. Elder Guardian's the buff guardian. Yeah, I mean, the same logic applies. My answer does not change. Mid as hell. And let's be honest, the Warden would be in top tier if, like, you didn't need to wear netherite just to not die in the first second of like fornicating. It wouldn't last very long, and the time it did last wouldn't be very enjoyable. It would be an agonizing few seconds before your death. Too strong, too good. Yeah, there's a line. Like, the Iron Golem seems like he knows his strength. And I think that's all the mobs, if I can check. What is that? When did that get there? There's no way that's what I think it is. I said they removed that from Minecraft. That's not in the game anymore. Holy, guys, I swear to God, I am not moving the mouse. It's doing it. Oh my fucking God. It's doing it on its own. Holy shit. Oh my God. That is horrifying. They said they removed him from the game. They said he was gone. Oh no, man. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I think I need to get out of here. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you missed out because I stream live on twitch.tv/Kwote where you could have been.